Hi, we're the K3. We are back with our weekly watch list. I'm Jen.
I'm Karen.
I'm Marisa.
And it's our weekly watch list. So here we are. We're going to kind of bust through this because we got a lot of K3 travel happening. So we're going to try and get you as updated as possible on what's happening in K-drama land. So we're going to give you our quick list. I think Marisa usually starts, so why don't we just go with that again? Hey, Marisa, what you got?
Well, there are so many shows on right
many.
now.
So many.
And for the first time, I'm watching live.
And I love it. So I'm not the only one. I'm not by myself.
How are you? How are you? Is it okay? Are you all right?
It's kind of awesome and kind of painful at the same time. It's,
So this is the first time you've ever watched as episodes become available?
Yeah, I watched, I mean, there've definitely been series before where I got caught up and then was watching live at the end, and I did that with Just Between Lovers, and I was just waiting for the translations,
Right.
and I'm like, okay, I'm never watching live again.
Oh.
But I wish Pretty NOONA had been live because now, I started binging it, but it's fallen to my like list because there's so many great new shows on.
Yes.
And What's Wrong with Secretary Kim debuted, and that's so perfect.
It was. It
In
was
every way.
It was everything that we had hoped, or at least I had hoped
Everything
it would
they
be.
advertised.
It was
Yes.
everything that
Yep.
they had told us that it was going to be.
Yes.
And I ate up every
Oh my
single
gosh.
ounce of it.
Did you go back and watch? You said you might go back and rewatch episodes 1 and 2. Did you have time?
I did. I mean, I fell asleep during.
I haven't
series,
rewatched
so
them yet, but
work.
I could totally rewatch those. They were
Because
so
I'm
good.
waiting. When is 3? Oh, so now I have to wait. And I thought I had enough other new dramas to keep me happy.
Yeah.
Because I'm still loving Come and Hug Me.
Oh.
It is so good.
Yes.
I love how the story is developing, and I love that the two of them are now getting pretty close together.
They actually live in the
So-
same room and city.
Yes, enjoying
Thank
that,
you.
enjoying
Yes.
that. And then Lawless Lawyer, still
Yeah.
fantastic. But I watched the other night and got caught up, and again, now I'm waiting. So I thought I liked having Pretty NOONA to binge, but it's really fallen to my like list, as has, or About Time is still on my like list. I'm finding it a little uneven and confusing.
How far
And
along are you? How many
I think
episodes in?
I'm completely caught up, so that puts me at 8. I
Okay,
think.
right
think
around,
so.
right around the middle.
No,
Yeah,
wait, it would be-
somewhere right in there. Like it's
somewhere-
almost close to the middle section.
Yeah, they're full hours, right? I'm
Yeah.
not actually on 4.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so that's so we're halfway through. And the triangle I think has become a square.
Ooh.
But then
yes.
there's another offshoot.
Dramaland geometry.
And the fantasy element of it is playing such a small piece of the story, and it's okay. I do like them. I think she's great. I think he's great. Not loving it as much as I thought I would.
Anything that you've dropped?
No, but I do have question marks.
Oh.
Where is Suits? Where is Children of a Lesser God?
Yes,
Different
thank
kind
you.
of question
Yes.
marks.
Where is Life on Mars?
These
Where
are
are
big,
shows?
big question marks. OCN, please help us out. We're gonna cry to you every week about this. Please help us out. We want to watch your shows, but alas, we are not fluent in Korean, so we need a source. Yet, good point. Yet, we are working on it. But we still need a place where we can actually read subtitles. So OCN, if you are listening, please help some American girls out that really, really want to watch your shows.
Yes.
Please.
As we've learned from our
Yes,
shows.
thank you.
This is how you
There it
beg.
is, yes.
Okay.
So Karen, what's on your list?
All right. Well, also out of the gate,
Right.
What's Wrong with Secretary Kim? Oh my gosh, cannot wait for the next episode. So that is definitely on the love list,
Yes.
and hope it stays there. Fingers crossed. And I am all caught up. So for you two, you mentioned Come and Hug Me is your crack, and you
I
guys
got
love
so
that.
much.
Yeah.
So WOK of Love is my crack. I am caught up as many episodes as they are. As
You
there
do
are.
love a romantic
You do.
comedy.
I do love romantic
I am hoping
comedies.
though that this one is so good that when I go to binge it, it's going to be everything I'd hoped for and more. That's kind of my hope.
I think it's just if it grabs you or not.
Because
And
I
it definitely has
really
grabbed
like
me.
all three of them a lot as actors, and her particularly, and even is it Junho? Is that
Junho, yeah.
Junho. I loved him in Chief Kim. I liked him in Just Between Lovers.
Yes.
Between Lovers.
Yes.
It was a little too melodramatic for me, so
Yeah.
I didn't stick with it as much as I wanted to. But he was still very good in it. I
Yeah.
really liked it. And
Yeah,
I
he's very
unfortunately have
likable.
never seen. What's your
Jang Hyuk.
Sorry.
Okay.
I've never actually watched him.
We could have a whole episode on.
You guys have enjoyed him so much that I know he's got to be solid. So I'm very
I'm
excited about
yep,
that.
Yep. So, and in perhaps surprising news, I know last time I said, oh yeah, I can't watch that. But I stumbled across the first episode of The Undateables.
What?
And I'm like, oh, not as bad as I thought. So now it's moved it's moved from the not gonna watch to the question. It's still a question mark.
I would like for it to be good.
I would like for it to be good. So
Right,
yes.
maybe I'll take one for the team and I'll tune into episode 2 because it is broadcasting on my local channel that shows Korean television programming. So that's always fun. It's like, oh, look, it's on the TV. I mean, we have streaming sites. We can watch episodes anytime we want, but there's still something special about channel surfing. Like, oh, it's on TV. So I don't know if that's part of it, but it wasn't as bad as I had feared.
Oh boy.
And similarly, also channel surfing, I have another that I am declaring I am not going to continue. So I guess this would be, I watched part of the first episode and I'm going to drop it, and that is Are You Human?
I keep hearing good things about that. No? You're not going for it?
You know, I came in late to the episode because again, it was on TV, and I didn't go back to watch the whole thing. Yeah, it didn't grab me. I love the concept and I love the sci-fi aspect of any show, but I was like, yeah, I'm not sure. So if either of you, let me know if I should jump back in. But for now, I'm dropping it. So that's my list.
Okay.
What about you, Jen?
I keep hearing good things about Are You Human 2? I think isn't that what it is?
Are You Human
like as well.
Yes. I've seen it both ways. So.
And I've been like, oh, should I add it? And I just haven't had the energy to edit. And since you aren't recommending it, I'm gonna like put it off to the side until people tell me it's the greatest thing ever. So my list, we are in complete agreement that What's Wrong with Secretary Kim. So loved it. So loved it. Loved. There's just no getting around it. Like, it was perfection. It was a perfect 2 hours. Like, it was just a perfect 2 hours
really
of a setup for a show. So loved it.
Yes.
Come and Hug Me. Amazing.
How far along are you? Because last time I think it was about 4 episodes.
Yeah, we're now into 5 because they only gave us 1 episode last week and they're only giving us 1 episode this week. So it's like
World Cup.
Yeah, World Cup.
A World Cup.
Hey, soccer. Let's have a conversation here. We only get them
There's
in
room
very
for
limited
everyone.
doses, so could we please get our episodes? So yeah, so we're only getting 1 and 1, and so and they ended last week's on such a cliffhanger, like everything's gonna be okay, but you're still like, what? It's gonna happen. What? I have to wait a week to find out what happens. So anyway, love it. It seriously is my crack. And then as you guys all know, Master in the House is. When I just need something that brings me pure joy and I want to laugh really, really hard, I just watch Master in the House.
And that's a reality show.
It's a reality
right?
show, but it's got Lee Sung-yoon in it, and he's my favorite, and he uses all his physics knowledge, and he's so adorable. I can't even deal. Like, he is. And
he's a smarty pants.
I will say my favorite thing though is because I can relate so much is that they always put him in these situations where he has to sing and dance, and all the other guys are good at it, and he, God bless, is not. But he goes into it and he does it with such commitment, and he's so good about it where I would have run out of the room like 30 seconds in. And so I watch him with that kind of knowing of like, oh my God, I'm having a panic attack just watching. But then he does it, and I'm like. I'm like, oh, okay, you just, thank you, because you are much better at that than I am. And so, yeah, I really, really enjoy it. And you get to see you get to see all of, like, Seoul. It's, like, beautiful. They go to some of the most amazing places. Anyway, that's also on my love list. My like list is About Time, again. Because, again, I mean, God, we just mentioned, I love Lee Sung-yoon. And she's fantastic. And I love, the story, I think, is really good. It's really clunky.
Yeah, it is.
It's just, there's a lot of really good messages in there, I feel. Like, he's even admitted that he's just kind of an arrogant asshole, and he tries to course correct. He does.
Wow.
And like, I like what the story that they're trying to tell, but I feel like they're racing
I got angry at the show the other night because I'm like, oh, he doesn't like the woman who's competent, doesn't need his money, is good at international business relations, and speaks multiple languages. He falls for the woman who literally needs him in order to live. So I
Yes.
had this kind of candy girl
interesting.
like hate moment, but then I put it aside because really, that's every drama. So
Right. But I will
why
take
am I
that a
hating
step
on it?
further.
Why judging?
I think it boils down to it's not that she doesn't need him, but it's an arranged marriage.
Yeah.
So I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
think
it
it's
is.
so much that it wasn't like they had a relationship and then it fell apart. It was always an arranged marriage.
Yeah.
And so he's never really
There's no
had
chance
a
for them to
spark for it.
discover.
And she always gives him things and she takes care of him and she wants these things from him, but he's never been able to give them to
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
And so that's been my caveat to be able to allow it to be acceptable.
I mean, yeah. It was a moment of.
It is.
I can when we have to.
Exactly. No, I'm not saying it's not tropey as hell, but I find that they sometimes they'll walk right up to the trope and then take a hard left, and so I kind of appreciate that. And who's the woman who plays her? Not her grandmother, but the older lady.
Yeah, we see her.
In everything, but she is
good.
a
She's
delight
fun in this one.
Just a delight. But to go back to Come and Hug Me, our favorite, she's in everything.
Yes.
She's in everything, and she plays the mom. Oh my God, she's amazing. She's so good as his mom. Anyway, I had to just say that because I apologize. I did not write her name down.
No, we first saw her as the nurse, our favorite nurse in Descendants of the Sun.
Oh, right.
Yes, and
yes.
I love her because unlike Ajima from Healer, who pretty much played Ajima and then just a slew of mothers, this woman is like a secretary and a nurse.
She's in Pretty
and
Noona.
She's Pretty Noona, and
She's
she's
the
one
director.
of the directors.
She was in Women in Dignity as a
Yeah.
hysterical.
Oh, who married into the family.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yes. Yeah,
So
she's
I-
very
she's great.
versatile.
I do love how versatile she is. She's amazing. So
Got a great deadpan too.
yeah, she's so good. I really have over the last since we started doing this, I just have really learned to love her so much. Pretty Noona kind of is in my is kind of stalling out in and we'll discuss that later on another show.
yeah.
But yeah,
Tune in.
there are reasons. We have thoughts. I have to say, Lawless Lawyer got dropped down to like.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I still really.
I've been recommending that one so
Oh, no,
highly.
I still love it.
I still really enjoy it,
Yeah.
but it kind of hit the amount of angst that has been piled on has just hit my threshold.
Oh, really?
Because I think it's just
Really?
I'm just
Yeah.
waiting because it's
Yeah.
a nest of vipers.
Yeah, it's a
and
nest
I'm just
of vipers.
waiting for them to
Yeah.
attack each other.
one
So.
another.
If it was more of that, I'd be okay. But it's just the epic emotional, it's tragedy upon tragedy upon tragedy upon tragedy
I
upon
get it.
tragedy. I'm
Wait,
like,
wait, wait,
"Hey."
wait. Question.
Yes.
Yeah.
Truck of Doom?
Oddly, no.
No.
Wow.
I
Wow.
know.
Okay.
It's
You know
not
why?
Truck of Doom.
Because
Chevy
Yeah,
sitting
Chevy.
down.
It's gonna get Chevy. Yeah,
Chevy's a sponsor.
It
We
may
can't
be
do
a
that.
Chevy
That's
of
right.
Doom.
Yes.
We're just saying.
Or Mitsubishi of Doom.
Right?
You know.
Yeah.
No, there's no other cars. Every car that's parked.
It really
is
is
a
a
Chevy.
Chevy.
So you might have a Todd-less show.
Yes. Unless it is a Chevy
Sorry,
truck. It
tangent.
could be. It
But
could
that'd be exciting.
It could be a Chevy truck. If it is, if it's a Todd, it's a Chevy Todd.
Yeah.
I know.
But they might not want to do that for their brand.
But it is. It's hilarious. Even in every parking lot, it's
Yes,
all
all
Chevys.
Chevys.
Oh my God. What is this parking
Wow.
lot?
I noticed
It's
that too.
amazing. It's hilarious.
Interesting.
And then my drop category was kind of a quick pickup and a quick drop, and it was busted. I watched the first episode.
What does that even
And
It's a reality
It's a
show.
reality
Oh,
show
is it the murder
on-
mystery one?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
on Netflix, and I watched it. Actually, I watched it on my plane, and I really enjoyed the first episode, mostly because of Yu Young Suk, and he's so dry, and him and Kwang Soo.
Oh, yeah.
I think I got his name right. Them bickering about what is happening as they're driving around town trying to get clues, and then the
We
water,
need a
the
buddy
water
cop film,
Yes.
right?
They need a buddy cop film with those two. And then the water balloon attack I was in tears on the plane, which was kind of embarrassing. But then I dropped it because he left after the first episode. You have to watch and find out why. But I came up with two thoughts. One, we need to get Yu Young Suk into either an action film or an action drama, and his co-star needs to be Park Min Young.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Yes.
Oh.
Those
Together.
two were they barely even interacted in the show, and I'm like, oh my God, I need to see this drama. Go. Go. I think she called him Opa on the phone a
Yes.
few times, and I'm like, I need that in my life, like right now.
Writers,
Right now.
writers,
Totally.
K-drama writers.
So that's my list. That's pretty
It's
much
a good
what
list. It's good right now.
Yeah, it's so good.
So curious for the ones I haven't quite dove into yet to hear your changes in.
I know, right? I think that's my favorite thing about how
I'm
we're
still
doing
gonna go
this
for
now.
pretty. I'm still gonna go for Pretty Noona.
Absolutely, I
we
think
have
it's
things
definitely
we have thoughts to share
on
on Pretty Noona.
Maybe we need to cover that in more depth.
I think we do.
I think we will.
So that'll be the next time. We're getting the big old no from Marco. So with that being said, this was our weekly watch list, and we're having a really good time just kind of updating you as we go. Let us know your thoughts and what you're watching.
And so we're the K3. I'm Jen.
I'm Karen.
I'm Marisa. Be sure to find us on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook.
And subscribe to us on YouTube. Let's keep this K-drama copy clutch going.
Woo!
Easy for me to say. Thanks for watching.